for Social Women with your hosts, Pat Cruz, Amy Diaz, and Bronwyn Dannenfelser.
Hi, I'm Pat Cruz.
I'm Amy Diaz.
And I'm Bronwyn Dannenfelser.
And you're tuning into Social Women, Rhode Island's newest talk show and entertainment program.
Social Women features passionate women with diverse backgrounds, life experiences, and dynamic personalities exploring the essential issues of today.
And it's all about engagement, enrichment, and empowerment in a focused, fun, and fabulous way. Right? We'll be here with you every Tuesday from 3 to 5 p.m. And we're here with our producer, Larry Soares. Hi, Larry.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, Larry.
How are you?
Hey, Larry.
Good. How are you doing?
What am I smelling? I smell something fruity.
Oh, it was my Hall's Mentholyptics cough drop that I
Dolce
just...
Gabbana.
Huh?
Or Dolce Gabbana.
That's it.
It wasn't my cough drop, really?
Definitely not a Hall's.
Mixture of the menthol and the floral.
There you go. Well, so, ladies, how was your weekend?
Fun.
Yeah.
I can't even think about the weekend right now because all I can think of is this show.
We do have a good show.
It's already exciting and we didn't even start yet.
No, yes. My weekend was actually relaxing. As many of our listeners and viewers know, I gave up Facebook for Lent. So
Good for
I didn't
you.
spend, yes.
But I'm seeing you on everything else, so I don't miss you as much
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah,
So thank
because
God
I'm
for
still
other
on
social
Twitter.
media.
I'm still on Twitter, but I don't tweet much, so it's hard for me. I don't know. I have such a hard time with Twitter.
Well, maybe this will help your tweeting now.
Yes.
You know, really build your Twitter followers.
and that's what I'm hoping will happen.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud of you.
Thanks. So
Better than I could do. I couldn't do it.
and Pat sits in the office and talks about Facebook all day long.
Well, she doesn't even peek at mine.
Does she start to shake when you start talking about the Facebook?
Today was funny because we were looking for questions on sex.
Okay.
So they were posting on my page. Anyway.
You know,
Before
I saw something online that I think you'd definitely be interested in because you seem to be connected to that phone like
I thought you were
24/7.
going to talk about
No. I saw this thing where you can coat your phone with a waterproof thing, so I'm thinking that you'll probably get that so you can go in the shower with your phone. So
Come
you-
on. I just had the big jacuzzi at Foxwoods this week, so yes, I could do
That's
that.
right. You went for an overnight, right?
I was at Foxwoods, and I took my kids. Yes,
did you
I
go
did.
MGM or Foxwood side?
We both.
Both.
But
okay.
we were staying at MGM.
Yeah, those
So-
rooms are a little nicer and newer.
They're
And the tubs
beautiful.
are amazing.
Okay, the tubs are amazing, and the room had a pool table.
Oh my gosh. you
Pinball
got a-
machines.
She got a big room.
Okay,
Just
we
saying.
got the. We had the biggest room in the hotel.
Is it on the fourth floor?
Yes, the fourth floor.
I don't know how I know that.
So a separate bedroom, jacuzzi, showers as big as this room. And it was amazing. And the kids had a blast. I mean, we really
Awesome.
didn't, I'm not a gambler. So I'll go down and do the penny slots.
Did you win anything?
No, I didn't.
Well, that's the
win.
great thing about Fox is it has all of those shops and everything on that side. Ben and Jerry's and like all that stuff for the kids too.
Yeah,
which is
we
nice.
did. We took them to Hard Rock, and and
yeah.
they just had a good time. They mostly had a good time in the arcade, but more in the room playing pool.
Yeah.
So that was their thing. They're like, you want to go somewhere? No, we want to play pool. I'm like, it's just the room.
That's
So
okay.
they did. They had a good time. So,
Awesome.
and your weekend?
It was a busy, busy weekend. I was telling Amy earlier that I started looking at houses. Because, and
good
I'm
for
thinking
you.
that right now would be a good time to purchase a house because of the market. And I have been realizing how little I know about mortgages. My mother's like, and you can get a 3.5% FHA mortgage, or you can do this. And it was like she was speaking Greek, and I felt like a moron. And I was like, I know quite a bit about some things, but I know so little about other things. So yeah, it was stressful. I was like, this is not easy. And like everywhere I went, I couldn't find exactly what I wanted, and I didn't understand what some of these things were.
That's when
But
you need to like really just put all of your trust into a real estate agent.
absolutely.
Because you want to, I say, if some people are like, oh my God, I don't know how you do what you do. I'm like, well, if you knew how to do what I did, then I wouldn't have a job. So
Exactly. And
thank God for the real estate.
Well, my mom's a real estate agent, so she
Oh,
was
that's
coming
nice.
around with me, so she could also deal with my mood swings as we, I got excited about the house from the outside, and then we walked in and I crashed.
There's just so many like places images to look at, and all these different kinds of short sales and foreclosures, and then just regular sales, and it's actually really complicated more now, I think, than before when it was just like a straight sale.
Exactly, and I'm right with you. That's why there are people who are real estate agents, and
Yes.
I am not one. And that's why there are bankers who help with mortgages, and I do not. So yes.
You're stressing out about that, and I thought about when on Wednesday when I was trying to deactivate my Facebook. It took me.
She had the shakes.
Well, no, I really did. I came in and I came to Larry and I was like, Larry,
You'll never believe this, Larry. I thought part of the building was on fire. What is it? What's wrong? I can't deactivate my Facebook. And I looked at her and I cocked an eyebrow and I went, really? You can't?
It literally took me. I must have tried to process it to submit the deactivation whatever for like 45 minutes.
Is it like multiple steps now?
It would not let me. It is, but it would not let me deactivate my Facebook.
Oh,
and
it's
then
like some glitch
Wednesday, and I come in and everyone in the building is like, it's God's way of telling you cannot deactivate
Well,
Facebook. That is not what you're
not
supposed to
the
be
right
amending.
time. Facebook gods are saying
If you think that was a task to shut off Facebook for a moment, a friend of mine had a company email to set up with Facebook, and then the company changed, so he wanted to change the email with the current company.
Not
to do
possible.
that, no, it is.
Oh, it is?
It is. Facebook wants you to contact 3 people and tell them, like, they got to verify that you are really you.
Right.
So to get a hold of 3 people and explain that situation, you get, I guess, a question gets sent to them or whatever like that, and it's just what a hassle instead of just going, no, can I just?
Does anybody ever notice that there's no phone number to Facebook? You cannot call anybody in Facebook.
No,
Or
you
Twitter.
can't.
Oh,
Twitter,
that's right.
None of them
Any
have
of
a
them.
phone
Isn't
number.
that crazy?
That's the
There's
smartest thing.
I know, it is actually smart, and probably saves them a lot of money.
Yes.
It really
Yeah.
probably
Actually,
does.
when you get a hold of customer service with any company, you have to wait 5.5 hours to get an actual live person.
Right.
Please press 4 if you really want a live person.
And we're charging you 99 cents a minute.
Oh, you're still here. If you really, really want to talk to somebody, press 3 now.
Well, I had an anxiety attack Wednesday night. I called my best friend who works in the ER at Rhode Island Hospital, and I'm telling her my symptoms. I was shaking. My heart is palpitating. I was like, I'm having a heart attack. She's like, what are your symptoms? And I told her, and she's like, you're having an anxiety attack. I'm sitting in front of my computer, and I'm like, I can't go on Facebook. I can't go on Facebook. I can't go on Facebook. And it was just like.
So what did you do to get over the anxiety attack?
I went to go get the Caro syrup that I have to put in Fifi's water because I thought my sugar levels were low. So I took Caro syrup all over my finger, and I'm like licking sugar. It was so funny. She's like,
Why is
"Have
that video
YouTube. You should have seen me Wednesday night at home." But the funny thing is that she's like, drink some juice. I opened my fridge. I'm like, I don't drink juice or sodas. All I have is water and wine in my apartment.
All I'm thinking right now is, hey guys, she's single.
I now have all the time in the world for anyone because I'm no longer on Facebook. Anyway,
And we already picked out the ring from
from Tiffany's. I know, yeah. Anyway, we have
go ahead. Yes, what do we have
very,
today?
very exciting show for everyone tonight. We have actually Sarah is here with us. Who's been chatting with us, and we didn't even introduce you yet. She is going to be talking about Rhode Island fashion, new trends, and of course, best of Oscars, because we were chatting about that a little bit ago. Amazing Dr. Ritu Gul is here, who is going to discuss how to keep healthy during cold season and the ins and outs of keeping things sanitized and germ-free. And then we are going to end our show with the Rock and Rev, Richard Dannenfelser, who is going to be sharing with us the best of sex and sexuality. Our very own sex therapist is ready to answer your questions and give perspective on improving your sex life. So make sure you get your questions ready and call 855-252-2020. You can also connect with us by visiting WeSpeakWomen.com and watch on Ustream. And then, of course, later on after the show, all our segments will be posted on our YouTube channel.